And we're gonna get doxxed by some Nazi children.
Yeah, I guess we're already probably on lists, so I guess we don't have to worry about that part.
I'm definitely on a list. It's like I won't believe for a second that they don't keep track of fucking veterans.
Yeah, because that would be a bold-faced lie.
Yeah. I think Obama literally admitted to it. Like, back when he was running the show.
Well, isn't there like that clause where you could theoretically get called back to active duty, so they need to know, like, and track you?
Well, that's different, but yeah. That's inactive ready reserve. Where it's like, even if your recruiter tells you're only enlisting for 4 years, you're really enlisting for 8.
Yeah, because, you know, recruiters would never lie or
Right.
bend any form of truth.
No, mine told me about IRR, though, so like I knew what I was getting into.
That's good. They should be upfront about it.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like mine wasn't terrible. Like, I already wanted to go in, so he didn't need to convince me.
Yeah, and I feel like you'd think of the stereotypical ones that are not, you know, they're the loud ones, not the common ones.
Yeah. It was kind of funny, though. My recruiter did have, like, frosted tips and shit, and I'm like, how?
That's hilarious.
Like, how is that within the standard, man?
They actually outsource the recruiter.
No, they're all active duty people. Like, I think you're like required to do it as part of, you know, getting promoted to a higher rank. Some people fucking hate it. Some people like it. The guy I fucking deployed with is a recruiter down the street from me. Like, I ran into him one day. I'm like, you motherfucker. For the National Guard, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you tell them kids they ain't gonna deploy too.
Because that would never happen.
Yeah. I mean, my recruiter didn't tell me that. He said, like, yeah, you know, there's a chance you could get called up, but it's not a high chance. And, you know, I made it like 4 years into my enlistment before they were like, oh, hey, you're going with these fucks.
I mean, and especially at the time, it probably was a truthful statement.
Yeah, yeah.
But shit changes.
Yeah. It was like I enlisted, and then like that summer was when we were like, "Hey guys, we're invading Iraq." And my parents like lost their shit.
I can't imagine why.
Yeah. But whatever. It's over. Yeah, and then like I did my deployment. I came back, and my home unit was like, "Hey, we're going on another one in like 2 years." And I'm like, "I got a year and a half on my enlistment. Neat."
Enjoy that.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
like, you guys have fun. I think I'm done with this part of my life. And they didn't stop loss me or anything, so I think the unit was like over strength. So good for me, I guess.
Yeah.
Who we got? Oh, Boogans. Or
Yeah.
you're not Boogans in this game. Just an FYI, we are live at the moment, just on the voice. Figured I'd leave the loading screen up.
Hello, all 1 or 2 internet people.
Yeah, I think nobody's watching us, so it's fine.
Hello, all internet people that may watch us on VOD.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been porting everything over to YouTube, so.
Yeah. Hello, NSA agent.
That's better.
Does anybody know Russian?
Oh, God. Please don't. I don't need the FBI showing up at my apartment.
I should know more than I do, which is like none.
Right.
Considering I have 2 team members at work that are Russian and speak Russian, and used to lean back and talk to each other in Russian. I'd be like caught in the middle of their conversation, and I'm like, "What?"
I know some of these words.
Yeah. Well, it was funny when one of the developers was like asking me like a testing question, but he starts off in Russian, then catches himself like a sentence in. He's like, "Wait a second, you don't know that."
Alright, I'm just gonna ping Steve.
Yeah, we're down 1, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I know Zach, but that's fine. Like, pretty much his character stuff was mostly gonna be his wife yelling at him for adventuring.
Why are you going off again?
It's like, we came here to retire in the quiet countryside, and it's barely been a month, and you're already fucking off into the woods.
He's like, I said nothing about retiring.
Well, if you go missing for 10 years, don't expect me to wait around for you again. Oh, man. Yeah. I didn't hear anything from Steve, but if he can't make it for whatever reason, we can probably pass, just because 2 people down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull the shoot.
I know he was up late last night, so
Why was he up late?
he was just working on some automation stuff, and
Oh.
then he was like, "Yeah, I didn't go to bed till like 3, or didn't fall asleep till 3." I'm like, "Yeah, that was late."
I tried to go to bed on time, but my brain wouldn't let me.
Yeah, I know the feel.
It wasn't even like I was mad at stuff. My brain was just like, hey, what about this? Hey, what about this? Hey, how about this?
Yeah, I was just like, how can I turn this character into more of a murder machine? It was fun.
Right. Oh, you're pretty proficient in murder at this point.
I am.
Now you've got magic and bullshit, or a magic weapon.
Yep. Which means my crossbow will probably never get used.
Hey, you never know when you gotta hit someone who's way over there. Because you can only throw so far.
Yeah, even though I move quicker, it still only helps so much.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I've got blood.
This is a bullshit. Is anyone watching Resident Evil 2 yet?
Resident Alien.
Resident Alien? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's only like 2 episodes out, but I watched them.
Nice.
Pretty great so far. Like, why am I empathizing with this alien dude? Why does... It's like, hey, that's what I say. Oh my god, when that kid woke up with like a full beard. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that Mayor American Pie there and his wife are pretty
Getting all weird.
pretty weird.
Yeah.
Why are you dressed like that?
We're just playing a game.
Play Dad.
Yes. Wouldn't be funny. It's like, we're just playing Toy Story. Oh man. I wonder how that's gonna go. The Popo's already on to him, or rather, his previous self doing
Yeah.
the bad thing. The the body he's inhabiting did some shit before he was inhabiting it, right?
Yeah. He killed the doctor.
Yeah, he had the
Yeah, he killed the
botulin or
doctor,
whatever.
and then he killed the doctor.
Yeah.
It was kind of hilarious though that the sheriff actually figured something out
Right.
because he's always so wrong.
Right.
And it's like, but his idea's so stupid. And
Yeah,
he's
but
like,
then he
so I'm
started
grabbing
listening
you.
to the deputy.
No, this one's a complete stupid concept. But the only reason it works is because we know the truth. Like when they're talking about
Oh,
fighting
yeah.
on the porch.
It's like, yeah, but what if he had an extra set of arms? And he's... Oh, man. That dude's great. And then he's just like, yeah, but what if I had 6 arms? Like, how cool would that be? It's like...
Could wash my balls and
Take me
my pits at the
take
same
me
time.
like 2 minutes in the shower.
Oh, it's a great day to be alive.
Right. Oh, you're gonna murder so many people with that, Chris. Just looking at your rolls.
Yeah.
Ew, IMDb is making movies now?
Wait,
Or
what?
TV shows?
What?
Or at least hosting stuff.
I was gonna say I know they were hosting. I didn't know they were creating.
Well, I mean, it's not like Netflix creates them either.
They pay a lot of money for other people to do work now.
Yeah. Put their name on it.
Thank you for calling Netflix your greenlit.
Oh, if only. I don't know. They've had some really good shit come out, so.
Yeah, they're like that Gravitas stuff. They're like, let's make 700 movies a year, and one of them will be good.
Jesus.
That's okay. People will only remember the good one.
Yeah.
That's not how people work.
Yeah, the only bad thing now is they're doing a lot of their own content, and they're losing the rights to some of the content they used to have.
Oh, right.
So, like, the holidays come around, and it's all, like, the Hallmark, like, this woman goes out to the countryside and falls in love with whatever. Like, and it's like, all right, but I want to watch, like, any normal, like, Christmas movie. And they're like, oh, yeah, we don't have that.
Somebody made a one-page RPG or something where you're all playing as different versions of Vanessa Hudgens trying to save Christmas.
I was gonna say, like, as much as I love Lacey Chabert, there's no way I'm fucking watching like 700 Hallmark
Right.
Christmas specials.
Still better than the Star Wars Christmas special.
Fucking the droids cartoon.
Droids.
Yeah.
Oh, right, that existed.
Yeah. Actually, Disney Plus reminded me that I wasn't totally crazy that there was a bunch of Ewok spin-off movies.
Oh my god.
Right, there actually were live action movies again. Because, like, wasn't. I remember, like, a cartoon that had nothing to do with the fucking droids cartoon had also existed.
Brutal.
I just need to work on the hitting part.
Yeah.
Well,
Which
that's
is
right.
really dependent on who you try to stab first.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have trademark weapon, you get a +1 to your fighting. So,
Yeah, and I do get a +1 from the weapon as well.
so that's +2.
But I'm doing counterattack before I do trademark.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just keep in mind you can't frenzy on those free attacks, so like
Right, that's only
Yeah.
just the single, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
Which is
you
fine,
can only
it's up
frenzy
to
on your
4.
turn, basically.
I mean, I get up to 4 attacks outside of my turn, so I
Right.
don't really need to frenzy.
Yeah. Just wait for people to try to hit you and fail.
Pretty much. Or just move into range for 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, my debate for next level is to whether I do skills, power points, or more spells.
Yes, do all those things.
I can't.
I know.
Caster's getting that vicious cycle of I need my power points and my attribute raise, and then I have only one advancement left for me to do something with that I actually want to do.
Right.
Yeah. My spellcasting's already a D10, and I get a +2 on anything that requires a contended roll.
Nice.
So I'm pretty good there. But it's like, all right, the debate is, do I get power points up so I have 20 power points to play with before I have to worry about anything?
20 is a good number, man.
Yeah, I mean, that would let me do a lot of like AoE bullshit to people
Yeah.
rather than single casts. Or do I pick up object reading and protection as additional spells? Which I'd probably try to limit object reading being to like only the people that have actually interacted with it versus the object itself.
Right.
Or just, being better at skills because, most of my skills are like a D6.
Yeah.
Yes, I'd like to use object reading on this random coin I found. I would like a very detailed analysis of it, and please make it interesting.
Yeah.
No.
That's why I want to ask first, because there could be a whole DM like pain in the ass where it's like, oh, Dave's gonna ask like every session like some random
Object
question
reading.
about the history of an object.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. Something like that. I would say like there's too much for like your role would basically be to pick out like what's relevant. There would be all this unnecessary detail that you're not looking for.
Yeah, and it's like one of those things where it's like that's an amazing spell if we're doing like a detective thing or like an investigation of like who done it, and it's like, well, I found the murder weapon, now I know who done it. Like
it's the Goodberry of investigation.
Yeah. The Goodberry of detective stories.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. The coin was face down the entire time it existed. It didn't see anything. Like symbolic magic and stuff. The eyes were on the ground.
Relating to detective stuff, has any of you guys seen Reacher yet?
I thought you were gonna
I've
say
watched the
Peacemaker.
first 3 episodes. It's amazing.
It's fucking so good. I binged that in one sitting. It's like sauce.
Trailer. Isn't that the same character as that they had Tom Cruise play?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tom Cruise played him in 2 movies, but the character is supposed to be this like 6'5" like brick shithouse.
Yeah, basically
And
the
Tom
guy they got
Cruise
for the
isn't.
TV show.
Yeah. The guy in the TV show is like super accurate to the
Right.
character's like
Yeah.
physical appearance.
Tom Cruise has a physicality, but he doesn't have the size.
Yeah. He definitely had the charisma in the movies. Like he definitely
Yes.
did not do a bad like the first movie. I didn't see the second one. The first one was awesome and he did a great job in it. But Tom Cruise
Agreed.
isn't a 6'5" brick shithouse, so
And the second one was okay.
No matter what camera trick you use.
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman's still taller than you.
It's like I'm gonna stand on this box and beat the shit out of you to prove I'm a man. That was like I think that was like a Family Guy thing or something, right?
Any Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Making fun of Tom Cruise being like 5'8" or whatever. I'll be right
Yeah.
back. I gotta grab something
Well,
real quick.
he's the size of Stewie in a Family Guy.
That's right.
What shows you should watch is Powers, even though it's like already come and gone. But it was I like that show. It kind of like has a similar plot to The Boys, but not entirely.
Which show?
Yeah, I was gonna say we got babies, so during the day I won't get to watch anything I want to watch because if I
Aw.
put something on in the background, it's gonna be like Disney.
Baby stuff. Yeah, you
Like
can't
when
be
she was real
watching.
little, we knew like nothing was gonna imprint, but now we're like, she's
Hmm.
actually paying attention to the screen.
Uh
Like it's probably just lights and colors, but it's like, yeah, let's not have like, and that guy's head exploded. Be like, first core memory.
oh.
Shit, I had an indigo child. She's making heads explode.
But we're still getting caught up on Doom Patrol at night,
Oh god, yeah, I
and
gotta
then
get caught
when
up
she's
on.
in daycare, I've been
Yeah.
watching The Expanse.
Doom Patrol's great. I'm
Yeah.
really sad that Alan Tudyk hasn't come back yet.
Oh yeah, yeah, he was great in the first season. He's the narrator and also the main villain,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but like literally the narrator voice.
Yeah.
He's a great actor. I love him.
Yeah,
Then you should watch Resident Alien,
Resident Alien is amazing.
starring Alan Tudyk in his quest for pizza.
Yeah, kinda.
That sounds amazing, but I haven't actually heard of that before. What's it on?
I don't
I think
get
it was.
my television the traditional way.
Yeah, I think it was originally on Sci-Fi.
Yeah, sci-fi. sounds
I got it. I got it on Amazon, but I had to pay for it. But it's like $20 for a season, so whatever. But yeah, it's basically about this alien who crash lands on Earth, and you find out like he's supposed to be on this mission to destroy the
Kill
Earth.
all humans.
Yeah, kill
No,
all humans.
not destroy the Earth. Kill
Oh
all
yeah,
humans.
yeah, no, just kill all humans. That's right. No, it's specifically
They
kill
want the
humans.
resources.
Well, they want to
Well-
save the octopuses or whatever.
Yeah, they want to liberate their cousins.
Yeah, a bunch of the sea creatures are apparently their distant relatives or whatever.
Damn dolphins! I knew they were shifty.
Yeah.
No, not the dolphins. They're just cephalopods.
Octopi, yeah.
Yeah.
Cephalopods with psychic powers that are voiced by Patton Oswalt.
That sounds horrifying and
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Hello, Steve.
Hi.
Are you ready for adventure?
Not quite.
Adventure! Oh, wait!
Also, the Alan Tudyk comment for Doom Patrol.
Yeah.
There's an episode, one of the episodes, they say like, "Oh, where the hell did Mr. Nobody go?" And then they said he got some animation gig, and then there's a banner for the new Harley Quinn show, and he does like 8 different voices on that show.
Oh, that's right. He's mostly Clayface, I think, right?
Yeah, he's Clayface, the Joker, Condiment King,
Oh my
Calendar
god.
Man,
Okay. I didn't know he was also the Joker.
and a
Shit.
bunch of other random background characters.
Man, when Peacemaker was talking about taking
Fucking
out
Kite
Kite
Man.
Man with nothing but my 2 fists, my Desert Eagle, and 2 rocket launchers.
To
Like,
a
it's
bunch of
fucking-
kids at like show and tell.
It's fucking Kite Man.
Oh, dude, all the nicknames he was giving to those kids was great. Like, Rubik's Cube Championship 2025, go.
Spaghetti arms.
Is this the TV show?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking great.
Okay, I haven't seen that yet.
It's so good.
Wait, isn't Kite Man's power a kite? So, like, wouldn't gravity have caused him to crash anyways? No!
No. Next question.
Is there
Do you
more
have a
Harley
coterie
Quinn?
of supervillains? No, shut up. Next question. Sorry, what were you saying, Dave?
Wait, was there more Harley Quinn after that last season? I don't think so.
So far, there's only 2 seasons.
I thought they announced
there's
the
3.
third one.
Wait, maybe the 3rd one already came out. Was it? I
Oh,
forgot.
God. It's so hard to keep track of everything when time doesn't exist.
I mean,
time
sure.
doesn't exist and everything gets pushed back.
Yeah.
Well, because there was the whole, like,
Okay, article here says
breaking
sometime
up with their boyfriend's arc of season 1, and then, like, I thought she saved Harley. She saved. Then she started dating Poison Ivy in season 2, and so. Yeah. Did season 3 already come out?
According to the article I'm looking at, season 3 has no official release date, but sometime in 2022.
Soon, TM.
Yeah.
Well, the 2nd season came out, like, really fucking fast, because
Yeah.
it came out at, like, the beginning of the pandemic.
Right, right.
Which is also why Doom Patrol season 2 is only like 8 episodes out of the 12 or 14 they
Yeah.
normally are.
Bunch of y'all aren't in the game yet.
Let me out. Make a wish.
No, that sounds ominous. Oh yeah, you guys will have an advancement, and don't forget your base gets an upgrade too.
Oh yeah.
Advancement at the end, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, this is supposed to be at the end of last session, I think, because I'm trying to do it basically every 2.5 sessions.
I'm just trying to remember if I need to try to remember Counter-Strike or not. That's all.
Yeah, if it comes up, we'll see.
I mean, if I'm just doing PowerPoints, I can be done leveling up in like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, what do we want to do for the base then?
Yeah, what do you guys want for the base?
We had the training room.
Yeah, the training room was your last one. It came with some upgrades already. It's got a brig, the
Yeah.
command center, a medical center, and a library. Or a
Sounds
cult
like it's
library.
time for the mini bar.
It's been long enough that I forgot even that we have a base.
Yeah. Here, I'll just... Here, that's...
Yeah, I got the pages up.
Okay. Yeah, so it's under the player characters. There's a base folder, and Castle Rose lists your current upgrades, and then there's a list of all the full upgrades you can get.
I think we were talking about this in advancement doing base defenses,
Yeah.
because then they would have like some basic countermeasure for any sort of airship.
Yeah.
Nerds is probably like hanging out at the castle the whole time.
Who?
The Dread Pirate Otter.
Oh, no, he's arguing with his wife.
Yeah, that's right. That's why he hangs out at the castle. Shouldn't you be farming? I got a wife and 6 children. When? Rodents, we breed quick.
Oh my god. Alright. Are we all ready
There we
to
go. I'm
start
done leveling
then,
up.
or-
I got 20 PowerPoints.
Okay, yeah. There you go. Yeah, if you guys want to run through leveling, we could do that, and then we could get this shit started. So do you guys want to do the base defenses then? I'll add that in.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'll try to keep it alphabetical. Alright, base defenses. And now I gotta make stats for those.
Yeah, because like vehicle stables, we'd have to take 3 times to get an airship, and I'm like, that's a lot of effort.
Yeah. Yeah, but you could have a cool little, like a squad car or whatever that you guys roll around.
Dude, next upgrade, we get a yellow light on top.
Oh no, the first one is basically a stables, so you can ride the birds, the horse birds.
Not
And then-
chocobo?
Yeah, the not chocobos, and then the second upgrade is, yeah, you actually get like your squad cars, or your troop carrier or whatever, so you can drive around in a Magitech APC.
Yeah, steampunk ABC.
Pretty much. Well, Magic Punk technically, but yeah,
Yeah.
same vibe. Just with more glowy bits and weird noises. Less hissing and more whooping
Mm-hmm.
or whatever.
Or crackling of energy,
Yeah.
crystals and shit.
Yeah, energy crystals and bullshit. All right, I'm gonna flip this shit over to the main deal. Huzzah! Hello, internet. Oh yeah, Sean, can you set your thing and your icon there? Ring ring. Hello. Did I get muted all of a sudden?
No.
Okay. Sorry. It just I said something and everyone got quiet. It's like what a wonderful start to the session. Anyway, so last time on D&D, you guys had you guys returned from your excursion into the mountains. You negotiated the trade deal with the Agamids after going through some of their trials and tribulations. Yes, thank you. Except it's Savage Worlds. Sorry. Last time on the savagery, the worlds of savaging.
What happened to the hobo sack bandit that Draken had?
Those guys just kind of you turned them over to the Agamids, and yeah, you pretty much turned your heads, and like those guys were gone.
I mean, we had a feast,
yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm not sure where the meat came from.
Most of it was ideally from the dire boar that you defeated in the Great Hunt.
The other way.
Sorry, what was that?
Testicles look smaller than yesterday's. Well, sometimes the bull wins.
Oof. What were you saying, Dave?
I was saying it's the other white meat.
Oh. But yeah, you had a brief spat with one of the old bloods who challenged Draken to a duel. And you defeated that guy handily.
I'm gonna break your shield. I'm gonna break your neck. That's not how this is supposed to go down.
I warned him not to.
I told him it was a bad idea. And you just shanked him with your fucking spear. And then, yeah, a primordial elemental, or rather a primal, appeared after you defeated the guy and basically started yelling at all the Agamids, calling them shit warriors, and then he gave you the magic spear, for your trouble. And yeah, you guys negotiated the trade deal, got them to stop attacking the caravans coming into Castle Rose. And then you guys went home and got paid. Now, you've just got some downtime. So, which of you would like to go first? Or, Aederon is out. You guys probably see him arguing with his wife a bunch. Oh yeah, Gallus. What were you? Was there anything specific you were doing during your downtime?
I couldn't really think of anything specific.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'm trying to remember from last session.
Yeah, because I kind of got info from everyone, and I didn't get anything from you.
Was that huge conversation in the chat that I didn't get to read yet?
Probably. It's all good. I can come back to you if you want to think about it.
Yeah, I'm like kind of all over the place right now because
it's all good.
I know part of it's training with me. Shield Bros.
Oh yeah. You guys are learning your Bash Brother your Shield Bro routine. All right, I'll add that. Let's see. Who wants to go first? Otherwise, I'm going to just go alphabetically.
I mean, I'll go first.
All right. So, Dragon, you're doing the Shield Bro training with Gallus in the training yard, apparently. That's sort of your day to day. You're also spending some time exploring the city and just sort of getting familiar with the layout, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so you spend the next couple weeks just sort of wandering around, getting all the landmarks and stuff sort of memorized. All the side streets and all the abandoned buildings and whatnot that might be nice hiding spots for criminals and such.
Yep.
you know, all that good shit. Let's see.
It looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
they're gonna need a new thieves guild.
Yeah, so you're wandering around, and you actually end up having a couple more run-ins with Alva, who is, you know, still kind of avoiding you. But but on these occasions, she seems a bit less offended by your presence. And on one of them, she even stops and you know, just looks at you and just kind of like tenses up for a second and just says, "Sorry," and goes on her way.
Nice.
Holy shit, she said a word to you.
Yeah, I know. That's new.
But let's see. Yeah.
I'm assuming that she moves away pretty quickly.
Yeah. She just kind of like, you know, she apologizes to you, has that look like, you know, someone who's about to get hit, and then realizes that's not going to happen and moves along.
Yeah.
Let's see. And then, oh yeah, and then the other thing you said you wanted to do is you wanted to meet with the city watch and inquire about you know, doing some bounty hunting as your side hustle.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, so you you know, you track down the watch HQ pretty easily, and you meet with the captain. And he tells you yeah, we don't really have any sort of anything official for bounty hunting. But if you like, you know, I can bring you or any of your companions in for some consulting work as the need arises. Off the books, of course.
Well, of course.
Yeah,
And I'm more than happy to do that.
we've got some, you know, some ne'er-do-wells obviously came in with all the refugees, and we don't really want to be scaring people off by putting wanted posters up everywhere.
Understandable.
Yeah. But yeah, we can be in touch. You know, we're on the Waystone. If your group has a Waystone, you know, we'll reach out to you. And yeah, you guys do have like one between all of you. I don't think you have them individually yet. So you're all like sharing a cell phone basically.
Well, that's okay. I don't like technology.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Technology.
Bah, we don't need this. But cool. Yeah, let me know if and when you need my help.
All right. Excellent. And yeah, other than meeting with the watch and you know, exploring and training, you don't really have nothing really exciting happens over the next couple weeks. You're just sort of continuing to settle into your new home here. I think that's it for Draken, unless you have
Cool.
anything else you wanna touch on.
No, I think that covered it.
All right. Gallus, do I need to hold off on you still, or?
I think I at least have a basic idea because this is a week time, right?
Yeah, like a week or two. Yeah.
So yeah, the practicing with Chris
Breaking.
Draken.
Reagan. Yeah, sorry.
Teaching him how to use the shield better.
Yep. Something I think I'm decent at.
Yeah.
But also, I already have my homestead at this point, right?
I mean, everything's still kind of being built. Essentially, you guys have like your plots of land, but like starting out, you have like a bunch of tents. So it's like,
that's fine.
which is why like you guys are kind of invited to use the barracks if you didn't want to be like, you know, sleeping in a tent out in a field.
Yeah, I'll probably spend some time out there. I want to get a little bit of a head start, I think.
Yeah. Look into getting some of the materials and labor. and whatnot.
Yeah. Start clearing the rocks out of the fields and
Yeah.
laying out where I want stuff to go.
All right.
Not sure about advancement. I'm still figuring that out.
Okay. Yeah. It's no rush there. Let's see. Yeah, so you're just sort of cleaning up the homestead. Doing the training. Nothing super exciting, right? Let's see. However, one night you swing by the strutting strider, for a break after a long day of hard work, and you recognize someone. You see this kind of older lady, maybe like middle-aged, 40s, maybe 50s. And you recognize her as one of the mage hunters. You've had some dealings with this woman in the past, but you can't quite put a name to the face.
Gotcha.
And you kind of catch her eyeballing you while you're eyeballing her, but seems to ignore you, at least for the time being.
Yeah, I think I'll kind of keep it in the back of my mind, but otherwise I got other stuff to deal with.
Yeah. So yeah, you kind of like, whatever. That's fine. I don't need to worry about that right now.
Bang the cougar.
But yeah, and then you just kind of keep doing your thing, doing the training, cleaning up the homestead, and then like after you see that lady at the bar, you could swear you start seeing other mage hunters around the city, but you're not really sure if it's the truth or just your brain playing tricks on you. Your old paranoid mind trying to warn you of danger, or
Or just feeling weird feelings of deja vu.
Yeah.
Those moments that you just kind of go, am I going senile, or is this actually happening?
Yeah, pretty much. That's like you just kind of start seeing what you think are mage hunters everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but every so often. You're like, hey, is that a mage hunter or an adventurer, or what's going on here?
Yeah, one's a coincidence, two is really strange, and any more than that, if I start seeing them like grouping up, I'm then probably going to be paying a bit more attention.
Yeah, and you see that same lady at the bar a couple more times over the next few weeks as well, or the next couple weeks. But you just gonna leave it, or?
Depends. Is she just like hanging out drinking, or seems to be like chatting people up?
She's
trying to get your mark.
She's hanging out drinking. Doesn't appear to be really chatting with anyone. Just kind of off by herself in the corner.
Nothing else sticking out, just jumping out at me. Is she scanning? She's scanning the room, just.
No,
chilling.
She just seems to be chilling.
Interesting. Trying to think, what would Gallus do?
What would Gallus do?
Yeah, trying to separate my brain from character's brain. I'm bad at doing that, so.
It's all good. If you
you wanna
want, we can come back to it. Give you some time to think on it. Like, you know.
Yeah, give me a minute. My brain's still switching out of work mode.
All right. Yeah, we can come back to it if you want. Jamril, I believe you were starting to work on your homestead as well, specifically bugging Matthias, the Bronzeborn, about procuring labor and raw materials.
Yep. Figure everybody's just coming to the area, so
You kind of want to get you want to get ahead of the
materials
demand
are
for labor.
yeah, it's like there's a high demand, so getting a head start on stuff.
Yeah.
Good. So yeah, just kind of checking out my little homestead, having Matthias help because he is formerly a lumberjack and
Yeah.
we bonded a little bit not too long ago.
Yeah.
So kind of it's like you want to help cut down some trees and move them.
It's like,
considering
damn,
you,
Skippy. But yeah, so he's happy to help you out. He thinks it's weird that people own land.
Yeah.
It's like a kind of a foreign concept to him. He's like, yeah, I just kind of chill in the barracks and come outside when I gotta do work.
Yeah, but think of it as like Lady Rose owns the keep, which has the barracks. So it's like you're a tenant in her building.
Right.
He's like, God damn it.
Yeah, he's just like, oh man, am I paying rent? But yeah, so him and like a few other laborers are getting lumber over to your place. Most of it's coming from the vast forests to the south.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they get a bunch of shit in. And don't worry about the money stuff. This is all sort of thusly with your payment, I guess.
Yeah, and General's doing his best to use his little, cool bloodblade power to cut down, cut notches and stuff into logs and, make my Lincoln logs work well together.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, here's some Japanese joinery that got done in like 3 seconds rather than like a day and a half.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a few days of work and then, finally, like, Matthias just kind of asks you point blank. He's like, hey, so I've been meaning to ask, what brought you here?
Just wanted to try something new. Got tired of, hanging out with reminders of my past. So, good clean break.
What happened, if you don't mind my asking?
He kind of just pulls down the collar and shows his neck again of just like knowing where these people are, it's not good for your headspace.
Right. And he just kind of nods and, goes on with work. Doesn't really seem to bug you again. But yeah, you're just kind of working for a couple of weeks, and eventually you get like the beginnings of your cabin on your homestead put together.
Woo.
And one of the days after another long day of working and doing labor, you get another signal to pick up a dead drop. Same kind of thing. You go to take a drink from your flagon, but there's a note in it. A coded note telling you to get to a dead drop. And of course, it's not the same place, because why would they do that?
Yeah.
This one's
Are you going in stealthy?
Yeah, this one's in like a brick in a wall somewhere, like a false brick. So what are you doing with that?
Gotta find a time when no one's there to look at me and get the dead drop. See what's going on.
Fantastic. All right. So you sneakily go and retrieve the dead drop. And it's more stuff from the noble knife. They are stating that Lady Rose's interests align with the noble knives for now. Continue to observe and report.
All right. He's kind of just like mutters to himself. He's like, that was a waste of a dead drop. Like, don't do anything different. Great, thanks.
Well, it kind of was. They were updating you that, like, hey,
Yeah.
our interests are the same as this person's right now.
Yeah, he gets it. He's just being a
Yeah,
grumpy.
yeah. It's
emo
more of a
teenager.
don't mess with this person's agenda until we say anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you get your dead drop. You go home in your shiny new cabin, and you go to sleep. However, in the middle of the night, you wake up, and there is a shadowy figure in your house sitting in a chair in the corner.
Okay.
What are you doing about that?
They got blood.
Yes, they got blood.
That's at a +2 against
Oh.
them, so that'd be a 7. So it still is a regular.
Oh, do they? Oh, yeah, they got a roll. Did I
Yeah,
get
they gotta
stats
make
to this
a bigger
person?
roll.
You can still get a
Right.
raise because it's compared to what they roll.
Is stun contested?
Yeah, successful casting means the victim must make a vigor roll.
Yeah. Well, contested would be it's versus your arcane skill roll. There's actually a lot of skills that don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I think puppet's the main one that does. But,
Yeah, so I got a 7, which is just one under high enough to get the boost.
all right. I gotta remember this character's stats. Shit. Sorry. Like, where the fuck? I got too many goddamn folders, man. So it was a vigor?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. Let's see. Do I have my... Alright, let's see how that goes. How did that go?
Not great.
Not great.
It's great for me.
They're gonna Benny that. Jesus. Did I give them... Oh, of course I didn't. Alright. That's exactly the same. Cool. Alright. So you stun this person.
Yeah. So then I just get up out of bed and kind of casually walk up to see who the hell it is and like light the lantern or whatever.
Yeah. You see this masked lady?
He's kind of sighs like you shouldn't be breaking into people's houses. Knowing that it can run off, he's going to also cast Smite, so he has that ready.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a reroll.
Or not.
There we go.
Oh my
Great.
god.
I got 22 on my spellcasting.
Alright, let's see.
Right, so the damage is +4.
Yeah. Cool.
But yeah, then he uses
Oh.
his offhand to lift the mask.
Yeah, so she comes out of it pretty quickly though. And
Okay.
she doesn't seem worried though. She's still calmly sitting in the chair, just looking up at you. And make a notice roll. All right. There's
You from an
definitely
alternate reality.
no. There's so you can see that it's a woman. She's wearing like infiltration clothing and stuff. Mask. And something about her eyes looks really familiar, but you can't really place it. But she just kind of looks up at you and is like, Yeah, what you said, you shouldn't be sneaking into people's houses, right? And she's like, well, you shouldn't be sneaking around the city, picking up things.
There are my things to pick up. What are you talking about?
It's like, I'm just here to make sure we're not going to have a problem.
Depends. Who are you and who are you working for?
She pulls her mask down, and you see Zalmora, the spy master.
Okay,
And she's like, same person as you.
good.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
She's like, what? You thought I wouldn't notice someone sneaking around in the wee hours of the night in my own city? Like, come on.
I thought I was a little more circumspect than that, but sure.
Well, you had some good tricks, but nobody's perfect. And she's like, listen, I just came here to let you know.
Yeah.
I'm watching you. Don't do anything stupid.
I know that you know that I know that you know.
Yeah, basically. And her kind of just sneaking into your house, I guess, was sort of a flex. Or an attempted flex.
Attempted flex that I burned 3 PowerPoints on to get her stuck, and then I have a freaking baller Bloodblade, like, just out. Just gonna leave that up for a little while till she fully leaves.
Yeah. Yeah, she kind of gets out and sees herself out.
Yeah.
It's just...
I was gonna say, I'm guessing, because I forgot I had a drift globe, I'm guessing that's what he probably throws into the air for illumination.
Oh, yeah.
Floating lantern thing.
Yeah, she kind of pulls her mask back up and just sort of disappears into the darkness outside.
Yeah. Watch out for bears.
Yeah, you don't hear anything back from her. Like, it's like really oddly quiet. You don't hear like anything.
Yeah, not even the normal like nighttime creatures, just full dead.
Oh no, you hear like the nighttime creatures. You just like nothing from her.
Yeah.
It's so quiet. She drains all the sound.
Also, I didn't know she cast like a silence spell or something outside, so like no one heard like a leaf twig, leaf snap.
Nah, she's well, actually make an occult roll, I guess.
Occult is not my highest. Aha.
Yeah, she's totally mundane.
Cool.
She's just a very good sneaky person.
All right. She at least probably got a good eyeful of his bare chest, at least.
Right. But yeah.
All the fucking scars. But yeah.
Yeah, she.
Yeah, he waits a good the duration's 5, so it's like close to a minute.
It's like 30 seconds, I think.
Yeah, so he might burn one more PowerPoint to have it up for longer.
Keep it going,
just in case, and then my assassin dropped from the ceiling, haha. Just to make sure, over paranoid before he.
And then you go to get back. You go back to sleep, and she's just like hanging from the ceiling. Haha, no.
Yeah, or there's another agent in the house. Just wait for me to put my guard down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably does not go back to sleep anytime soon.
It's like, oh fuck.
He's like, I gotta make my, construction more squeaky.
Yeah.
He's like, I built this place too well.
Yeah. So, it's like, damn it, Matthias, you're too good at your job.
Yeah. You gotta intentionally make all the hinges squeaky. You gotta make the heron call floor, which is gonna be real annoying.
But yeah, so you had the snake lady come pay you a visit.
Alright. I like how we both were still very vague with one of another of I'm working for the same person you're working for, right? And it's like, yes.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. We're both just like, yes, maybe. Okay.
Ostensibly.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I was told to do nothing, so.
Yeah. So make a. I guess it'd kind of be insight. So yeah, make a notice check on just to get kind of a vibe for the situation. Yeah, she was probably just flexing on you as sort of a deterrent for you to do anything.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, just so you know, I do notice what you're doing. Don't do anything stupid.
Yeah. Which is probably him more mad that she probably noticed people doing the dead drops more than him. Is what he
Yeah,
thinks.
probably.
You don't just pull a brick out of a wall and don't expect anybody to notice.
Yeah, Floyd. Listen to Pink.
God damn it. All right. So I think that's about it for you, Jamro. Unless you have anything else you wanna
fair.
touch on. Just minor run-in with the spy master.
Yep.
All right, and then Moroku and Shippo. You specifically mentioned that you wanted to look into the whole Jorik and Katia situation. Yes.
Sorta, yeah. Shippo's trying to find out if the guy's getting food, if the guy's still eating her spit, if they've gone out for an official date yet.
Yeah. So I got you guys are just sort of hanging around the castle, then? or Shippo is.
Yeah, I mean, like when they're not marketing, when they're not doing their MLM.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
right.
So what you want to do is find other people to sell your vitamins. See, you're in a good position here because the town's just starting to grow, which allows you to create a bigger web of downstream revenue generators.
Oh man.
You should encourage your family to move here. That'll give you more customers.
Oh my god. Yeah. So the things you notice just hanging around the castle. Katia seems to have backed off from the hazing a bit. She was out with you guys for a week, so probably had some time to cool off. She does still seem to be keeping an eye on him, but, there's less of the dirt face and no more of the spitting in his food and things like that. And Jorik, oddly enough, he seems to be making friends with Alva, the tall Viking woman. They're training in the yard like a bunch. You actually catch them hanging out at the tavern a couple times. The strutting strider. And let's see. So, for your downtime stuff, Shippo was doing his performance and your MLM business and whatnot.
Yes.
Yeah. So a couple of days, he comes back to you and is like, "Hey, yeah, I went to go do work in this area, and these scary looking people, they kicked me out because I wouldn't buy their insurance." And and you notice that happens a few times. He's moving around the different areas in the city, and getting the extortion thing, and he's like, "What do you mean? I don't need insurance."
It's to protect things from happening to your legs or your family.
It's like, well, my legs are small and I don't have any family. Except for this idiot I follow around. But yeah, Moroku, from hearing that, and just sort of trying to keep in touch with the seedier underbelly side of things, you start to notice that there's no real the city's too young to really have an organized crime syndicate, or anything like that. But you do notice with the large influx of people, there have been some riffraff among them. And in general, just people who are desperate enough, or hungry enough to resort to questionable activities. You start to notice that small gangs have started to form, in different areas of the city. And it's not really like, yeah, it's not, they're not controlling like entire sections of the city, but like from what Shippo's telling you, it seems like they're starting to sort of control like certain blocks or certain like high traffic areas. Yeah, and you're basically seeing the beginnings of like of gangs, essentially. But no full on like, you know, mafia that's got their hands in everything.
Yeah, just like the Artful Dodger and a bunch of pickpockets.
Pretty much, yeah, and it's just it's basically people who are banding together for protection, if nothing. Yeah, Shippo keeps getting kicked out. That's why he's getting those low performance rolls.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, you can't be here. This is our turf. You got to pay our insurance, or we'll break your legs. Did we lose someone?
No, that my headphones make the same sound as a disconnect.
Oh, whoops. But yeah, was there anything else Moroku and or Shippo wanted to look into?
Can they figure out which one? Can they figure out like the composition of the groups? Like, and do they have any magic users in the thievery stuff?
So I guess we could do this as like a networking test. So you could either do persuasion or intimidation if you want, to just try to see like, you know, who the different, ask around, see what the different gangs are.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, so like
Moroku sleeps his way through
he bangs a bunch of ladies of the night. Gets a lot of really good
1,000 chicks for $1 or one fat chick for $10,000. What? Fat chicks deserve loving too, but they gotta pay.
Jesus. Yeah, so with that fucking 16, yeah, you're able to get a pretty good idea of what the gangs are made up of, and it's mostly like not really like career criminals. It's more people who are like forced into the, you know, into the seedy underbelly just because what else are they gonna do to feed themselves, you know? So a lot of it's just refugees.
Or the plot of land that that's being given away.
Yeah, like not everybody got one, it seems. You know, people are kind of waiting around on their little slice of land or whatever. But yeah, like there's not something for everyone. Like there's just too many people coming in. You know, there's far more than they were ready to handle, basically. Yeah, so a lot of these gangs are just like refugees, and like a few of them are actual criminals, but not really. Like, you know, you like your pickpockets, your orphans who are like stealing food and shit. You know, you meet some kid called Twisty Oliver or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's
named Jamie Twist.
Jamie Twist. Yeah, like it's, you know, it's not this massive crime syndicate. It's just a bunch of riffraff that are banding together. And depending on how things go, it could potentially boil into like some overt gang conflict, but it's hard to tell if that's going to be a problem just yet. Like everything's still kind of newish. You know, the lines are still being drawn and all that.
Yeah, maybe I should find some partners and become the
expand your MLM.
Yeah. Yes.
guys,
Look,
here.
Insurance is a great product to sell because no one's ever going to cash in on it.
Oh my god. Alright. Was there anything else you wanted to do, Moroku and or Shippo?
No, we're not making any money.
Alright, yeah. You got, yeah. It's not a good couple weeks. Let's see. And then Gallus, I was just gonna circle back. Did you want to try to bug that lady or let sleeping dogs lie?
I guess after a week of just seeing her hanging around the bar, just drinking alone, I think I might. Seeing a mage hunter just hanging out drinking alone, might actually just go up and just, I don't know, just say hi. Well, something more than hi. Probably.
Stab her in the back with a dagger.
Brutal.
No, don't have a dagger on me right now. No, just kind of. I don't know. Almost play more the. A, play dumb about the mage hunters for the moment. B, probably more of just a. Why are you just hanging around at a bar drinking alone? Drinking alone's not a great idea. Trust me.
What's a shithole like you doing in a nice place like this?
Yeah, make a persuasion check.
Oh, this is gonna go poorly.
Ah.
Better than I hoped.
So he just kind of looks at you and is like, you know, I was wondering when you were gonna finally come over. And she reaches her hand over to you. Elena Wolf.
Gallus, nice to meet you. Didn't know I still had good looks. Thought I was over the hill.
She just kind of shrugs. Like, so what brings you to Castle Rose, Gallus?
Looking to retire.
Same.
Yeah, trying to get a bit of land.
Got a job that might pan out soon. We'll see how that goes.
Nice. A little adventuring work.
Something like that. Yeah, and she just keeps being super vague.
Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna just play along with the vagueness.
Yeah, I don't know how to talk to people at bars either, so.
I kind of figured Gallus probably has some experience with it.
Yeah.
One of those things where the characters know more than I do.
Yeah.
Did you sports bowl last night? I sports bowled.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so you just kind of keep shooting the shit with her for a while. And it, seems to be going well enough.
Yeah, probably still. Well, probably after the beginning vagueness, probably still try to kind of make those little inroads to get another little bit of information.
Yeah.
Partly just out of pure curiosity, just like, okay, so really, what are you doing here? I'm just doing adventure and shit to get a piece of land. Like, you're too young to retire.
I mean, beyond killing our boss.
I'm just trying to get my kidney back.
She tells you she's doing some contract work. Potentially a pretty lucrative one if things go well over the next couple weeks or so. Probably enough to not have to work for a long time.
Interesting. Not really any worthwhile contracts around here, as far as I can tell.
It's a new city. You'd be surprised what you can find in here. Yeah, she just keeps being super vague about it.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide what point does Gallus just go, all right,
Just straight up.
there's
be
only
like,
one. There's only one contract here. Like, really? Are you really gonna try for that?
Oh, you know they're looking for you, huh?
Actually, yeah, probably about the point where he's getting done drinking, where he's just kind of like done for the night.
Yeah.
This is probably about the point where he's like, okay, there's only one contract here, I know, and don't. It's not worth it. Like, very much in this I'm too old for this shit kind of way, too.
Yeah. She just kind of gives you a weird look, like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, definitely good luck then.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, if you change your mind and looking for a little more, I don't want to say easy.
Steady.
Yeah, a little more steady, sustainable work.
Sustainable. Yeah, steady and sustainable.
Gotta pace yourself
Right.
in life a little bit.
She's like, yeah, you would know, old man.
Hey, I'm still walking.
Never
Yeah.
underestimate an old man in a young man's profession.
Right.
Exactly.
That's like the whole character.
I'm still alive and have been long enough and still like enough left to like have some life left. So
Yeah.
I know when it's time to quit.
Right. She's like, all right, well, you have a good night, Gallus.
You too. See you around. Hopefully.
All right. So you just kind of you head home. Do you do you bring this up to anyone or just let it lie?
Oh, is everyone else there? Or others of the party, at least.
I mean, do you like tell the rest of the party or anyone really like, hey, this is happening, or do you keep it to your chest?
Trying to remember if they know I'm a mage hunter for one. Or was.
yeah, you guys kind of didn't really. I don't know.
It sort of was. It's one of those things that sort of wasn't that applicable and sort of didn't bring it up.
Right.
Especially since I'm kind of trying to retire. It's like, well, okay.
I don't do that shit anymore, guys.
It's not like you have a new employer that you should be looking out for either.
Yeah. Yeah, and also just trying to remember what else. Because the Mage Hunters Guild's not that secretive, so the contract on her is not, like, super secret, right?
No, like they.
That's why
Someone's already made an
dude's
attempt.
eating the spit all the time, and Shippo thinks it's a dating ritual.
Yeah. Yeah, Jorik was very like open about like, oh yeah, I tried to cash in on that. It was not a good idea.
Oh, right. Okay, yep. Now, sorry, that was like the first session, so that's why it's
Yeah.
not
Sorry, it's been a while.
was not yet 6 months, but not that far off either. Anyways, yeah, then I might mention it to some of the others, be like, huh, well, guess that contract's heating up a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Seems to be a few more people looking to cash in hanging around.
Oh, are you talking to the party or?
Yeah, to the party.
Okay.
The people I've so far started to actually form a companionship with and
Right.
some trust.
Yeah, so you guys have like a tavern night or something, and while you're all together. Gallus brings up like, hey, so there's mage hunters in the city. Basically.
More. Yeah, something along those lines of like, noticed a few more mage hunters hanging around lately.
Yeah.
And they seem to be gunning for a particular contract.
Yeah, there's also a reason why that contract's the price it is.
And the reason it's still open.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that also means, by association, we might have to be aware at least.
Yeah. We might have to counter the mage hunters.
Yeah, possibly.
Or at least dissuade them.
Yeah.
Advise them against their current course of action.
I may not be the best one for that job, but
Yeah, I'm trying to share words of wisdom, but I don't know. People don't respect their elders much these days, it seems.
yeah.
Your generation is lazier than the one before.
So said the generation before. So yeah, probably just a general warning of like, okay, so this is starting to get interesting.
Yeah.
Definitely not. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so I'm not opposed to just letting other people outside of our party know, but I'm also guessing they're aware.
Yeah, it definitely seems like one of those things that if you know you have a price on your head, you're probably on the lookout to begin with.
Jamrel, you had the spy master on you for just doing your normal shit. Like, there's no way she didn't notice this.
Yeah, his backhanded comment is kind of like, I bet her spy master is well aware.
Yeah.
It might be something you want to get ahead of and mention it specifically to your employer.
Jamrel just kind of points out that it's like she probably already knew that the mage hunters were there before the rest of us.
Yes, but when I'm testing people's loyalties, I usually make sure that I already know what I'm expecting them to tell me.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is why I am always told I'm handsome.
Yeah, we probably should at least mention it to one of the named NPCs, if not Lady Rose herself, but she's probably harder to get a hold of.
Yeah, actually I might mention it more directly to Jork, since Jork was the one who warned me, and it's like, I'm assuming you know about these other ones, right?
Yeah, and you guys have been going to the training yard pretty regularly, so you're seeing him like every day there with mostly sparring with Alva, and barely managing to hold his ground, but against the big woman. But yeah, so you tell him about about your run-in, or
Yeah.
yeah,
as a mutual colleague,
yeah,
at least.
and he just looks at you, he nods, he's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure Lady Rose is aware. I'm not sure what she's planning, but probably be in her best interest to nip this in the bud. But what do I know? I'm not ruling a kingdom or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't push too hard at that moment, but wasn't really in a position to, so I figure she's got better resources than I, anyways.
Yeah. But yeah, so you just kind of float that along.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna take it on head on just yet.
Okay.
If it starts to become a group of them all working together, then you might have to reevaluate where things are.
All right.
And I mean, if some bounties happen to pop up that overlap, I'm more than happy to help out.
Oh, yeah, that might be a good angle to approach it.
Oh yeah, check and see what's on if there's any bounties on the bounty hunters' heads.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it probably would be nothing official, but, you know, if you, like, showed up with a bunch of dudes who were sneaking around the city.
Yeah. I don't want to go directly against the mage hunters. This is just thinking in Gauss's head. But at the same time, also don't really want them knocking off my current employer either.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't be good. And like I said, if contracts start appearing, I'm more than happy to start collecting.
All
But we
right.
don't have to go after them
We all
now.
know death warrants are just a start of a negotiation.
All right.
But yeah, so overall, yeah, no direct action by Gals, more just a kind of seeing where things are, giving a heads up to people, taking it slow and methodical.
Sorry, I'm just taking notes because now I have a new plot thing to add.
Crap, giving the DM ideas.
You're welcome.
It's all good. But no, that, like, I wasn't sure
This
how you
red
guys.
heron has become a salmon.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually wasn't sure how you guys wanted to tackle this, so I was going to adjust based off of like what your plan was. So, but the bounty hunting thing seems like a good angle, so that could be fun. But yeah, are you guys all good with your discussion?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
All right. So let's see. Who are your magic guys other than Odderts? Basically just be Jamrel and Moroku, right?
And Shippo.
And Shippo. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna see who is getting visited. All right. Jamrel, you're getting visited.
By what? I just got back.
Don't worry. This one's not going to show up in your house in the middle of the night.
Yeah. No, I had to step away for a second. So what? Who's showing up? What?
Oh, yeah. So you're kind of just putting together your homestead, you know, doing some of the work and whatnot. And Lady Rose comes to pay you a visit, with a bunch of guards in tow. And she looks at you. It's like, Mr. Jamrel, I was wondering if I could use your magical expertise.
Certainly, lady. He looks around and he's like, "You're aware of the number of mage hunters around?" Right? Like,
Yeah, she's got a bunch of guards with her.
yeah. Okay. He's also a little concerned that like the spy master said something, and I'm like, "Oh, great, here it comes."
Oh yes. You just like shit a chicken, and she just rolls up with a bunch of guards. She's like, "Oh hey, I need to borrow you about some, I need to bounce some magic stuff off you."
This could have been an email. Okay.
She's like, "No, this is kind of important, and I wanted to get out. I
Yeah.
basically, could you contact your friends, get your magically inclined folks? I'm doing some research into the reemergence of the primals, and I could probably use a few extra sets of eyes on it if you folks have some free time to help out."
Anything I can do to help.
Excellent.
He also probably brings her like into the house because he's just like, "Hardlines, woods, like secluded housestead. Like,
Well, you're out in like a big like farmland, basically.
yeah, but like he picked his house location so like it wasn't seeable from the road. Like that sort of stuff. That he said. This
Place
is a
would be great
horrible.
once you get 4 walls and a roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like she follows you inside to have the discussion, and a couple of her guards are like trying to squeeze in. She looks back to them and is like, "No, stay out here." And they're like, "But Lady Rose, like I said, stay out here."
Like balances a cookie on their nose.
Stay. Yeah, so
Like,
she comes in.
saying she's got this.
She comes inside and just is kind of looking around at your cabin, sort of like, how quaint. No.
Still moving in.
Yeah, no. But yeah, no, she gives you the whole spiel about like, hey, I'm doing the research into the primals. If you or your friends have any, occult knowledge and would like to help with the research, it would be much appreciated. I, of course, would compensate you for your time.
Morocco's starting a cult. What? Morocco likes the occult.
Yep. And also, he'll probably mention, like, you heard our report about, the primal at the Agamid.
She's like, yes, that's why I want to look into it.
Okay.
want to learn more about their history and their nature and all that stuff in case it becomes a problem down the road.
Fair.
Because, historically, I think it has.
Huh.
But yeah, so she wants, any of you guys who are magically inclined to just meet at the library in the castle
Okay.
and just, start going through everything.
Alright.
But yeah, like any of you guys, I'm pretty much gonna do this as like a group dramatic task. And you can use occult if you want, but research also works since you're also sort of doing that. But yeah, oh shit, I didn't give out bennies this session, did I? We're almost like over the session. Shit. Sorry guys. Forgetting important shit. Where the fuck did it go? God damn it. Oh, I'm on the wrong fucking... Sorry, I'm retarded.
Now the Spaceman podcast has been canceled.
What? Oh,
Said
because I said
a bad word.
I was
Yeah.
quoting Family Guy, it's fine.
It's okay, I'm one of them. No.
Oh, no.
I voted for Trump. I'm retarded. Yay. There goes your viewer.
Well, there goes my viewer. No.
So yeah, Jamro will loop up with the team. I mean, not many of us, or a handful of us are spellcasters, so.
Yeah. Yeah, this was meant to be like a thing for Aederon to get bugged about, but of course he's out today.
Yeah.
He's too busy having his row with his wife to...
Yeah. Which would probably be a good distraction for him when, this brooding teenage kid, walks up and he's like, we got work, you gotta come, we're gonna go read some books.
Alright.
He's just gonna be like, alright, bye, wife. Bye, Buttercup. See you later.
You're an asshole, dead wife.
I walked past Audit's place the other day, and all I kept hearing was, as you wish, as you wish, as you wish, as you wish.
Jesus. Oh, man. Alright. So, yeah, I don't have a map for the library, so we can kind of just thusly that. But yeah, you guys are all going to help out one way or another?
Yeah, I gotta run upstairs one more time, and then
Okay.
I will be right back.
Alright, well, we'll pause for a second if you guys need a potty break or anything.
Yeah, I'll be back in a sec too.
Alrighty. Alright. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Les Wizerables, brought to you by Squatty Potty.
Yes, we got sponsorship.
Remove the kink from your crap. Unless you're into it.
Yeah, we don't kink shame in this household.
I'm the scat man! No.
No, you're not. No. Okay, never mind.
We do kink shame.
A little bit.
Das ist scheiße, no?
Alright.
Hans, there's the tank.
I'm glad I said this is not for underage viewers.
I was gonna say, at this rate, like, you're gonna have to, like, take the videos down off of YouTube and put them on Pornhub instead.
Group of adventurers absolutely destroys the dragon.
There's the Pound Town College. There's the Pound Town Elementary School. That's
Jesus.
You know, I thought this was going somewhere else when you said that.
Oh. Oh, no.
There's a related to that. There's a math teacher that uses Pornhub to post all his videos
Why?
because he gets better viewership there.
What the fuck? America, why?
Hmm.
Whatever. Welcome Pound Town. Oh my god. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm back.
Alright.
Required baby needs.
I think Steve popped off for a bit too.
Okay.
I'm back.
Oh, cool. We got everyone then?
Yep.
Alright.
I'm ready to burn all these bennies because my cult is not that great.
All right. So yeah, you guys head to the castle, and you know you're guided to the library containing all of the occult knowledge. So this is part of your base upgrade. You will have if you're doing an occult roll, you do have a +2 on this. Does it also apply to? Let me read the thing that I created that I forgot how it works. Okay, it's specifically for occult rolls. Oh no, the command. Okay, so yeah, if you're doing occult or research, it'll give you a +2 on the roll. Because command center gives a bonus too, and I could just say that's like attached to this.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll do this as like a dramatic task. Oh shit, that means I gotta get everyone's tokens and give you all initiative. And this will kind of just be like open-ended. We'll try to see how many tokens y'all can get, and that'll pretty much determine how much information you get on the primals and like what Lady Rose ends up paying you. So here, I'm just gonna drag all you. Oh, Odderts is not here, of course. Sorry.
We can still have his rolls.
No. He's too busy arguing with his wife. They're having a bit of a row. But yeah, so I'll just give you guys initiative. Oh, Jesus, come on. Stupid drop-down menus going off the screen. Alright. Deal, initiative, new round. There we go. Alright, General, you unfortunately got that club, so that's going to be a -2 on your roll when it comes around. But yeah, Gallus, are you helping out with the research?
I have neither the research skill nor the occult skill.
Okay,
somehow.
so you're making...
You can provide refreshments for us.
Yeah, you could assist then if you want to try another... Or you could still try to make it unskilled, because you are at a +2 on either roll. But yeah, if you want to boost someone else, or do like a support or whatever, you could try to give someone a bonus by doing another skill. Like, refreshments would be doing... I don't know that. I'd file that under persuasion. You're trying to like encourage your party.
I was gonna say, yeah, I can at least do like, I mean, we're in a library. I can at least do fetching books and carrying those around at least, so they can.
Right.
Everyone else can sit and focus.
Let's call that an athletics check then.
Shippo, you're in the porn section again. Oh, how did that happen?
And you'll basically you'll give a bonus to the next occult or research roll.
Okay.
If you want to, yeah, so just roll athletics for that.
Okay, no bonus to it.
Yeah, no bonus to athletics. Here, and I'll do a... So that is... Alright, so that'll be a +1. Here, I'll just put this on the screen. You guys can see the +1 there.
Yep.
Yes.
Alright, cool. Alright. So Gallus, you give a +1 to the next research or occult roll. Draken, what are you doing?
He's gonna be doing the same thing.
Yeah, rolling athletics for helping. Being the Gophers. Oh no!
I'm a reroll. I'm a bang
Okay.
that.
Alright, so you're gonna dumb luck that? Oh, okay. Well, at least it wasn't a crit fail on the second one, so you're trying to like run around, but you're like tripping over shit, and yeah, so you have to take the 3 there since you got the crit fail on that one. But yeah, at least that negated the crit fail, so you're just not really helping. You're kind of tripping stuff up, and
I'm no longer actively hurting.
Yeah, you're no longer actively hurting. The crit fail would have killed the +1.
You're supposed to be reading the books, not rending the books. Oh!
Yeah. All right, Moroku. What are you doing?
I will use my encyclopedic knowledge of documentaries to make a cult rule.
All right, are you going to take the +1?
You know what? Sure. That way we get an automatic success.
Yeah. So you have +3 altogether on this with the bonuses from the library. Oh shit.
Yes.
All right. So that'll be yeah. I'll give you the double raise on that. So that will.
Yeah,
be...
I thought double raises counted in dramatic tests.
Yeah,
anyway.
I think they do. Yeah. So here, I'll use the poker tokens here.
Or at least
Oh,
that's what we
shit.
convinced Frosty of, since she was constantly like making. Yeah, you need to get 17 successes over 3 rolls. Neat.
Oh man. So the browser I was streaming from just crashed. Sorry, folks.
Yeah.
Is that working now? All right, cool. We're good. Oh, and you know what? I forgot to full screen it. Whoops. There we go. All right. Oh, I think the music stopped.
I still hear it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Or it didn't start up after the browser crashed. All right. Well, hold on. Give me a second. Sorry, technical difficulties. Fucking. There we go. All right. Okay. Yeah. So Moroku, you got the 12. So that was. Oh no, sorry. That's 3 tokens, right? Because it's 4, 8, 12.
Yes.
All right. So that's 3 tokens. Bam. Here, I'll just throw those up here. All right. And then yeah, you
Guys, I found a pop-up book that explains everything.
All right. What is Shippo doing?
Let's see. Shippo will try to use notice to find any books that might be out of the like in the wrong section that might be useful.
All right. So you're trying to assist?
Yes.
Nothing. All right. General, you got a club, so it'll be -2 on whatever you're doing for this turn.
It'll be flat for me. Right?
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do the bonus.
Okay, so you'll just do a flat occult roll, see what you get.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is all like ancient Greek to you, which is weird
Yeah.
because there was no ancient Greece in this setting.
I'll take it for this round. I'll wait till I get some bonuses to
Yeah.
start burning.
All right. So that's the end of round 1. New round. Draken, you got a fucking joker, so you got a +2 on whatever you're doing.
So if I
unskilled
rolled
occult
unskilled,
check. Yeah.
that would be a +2 because
Yeah.
it would. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try that.
All right, you're just gonna fucking. Hey, let me get in on this some occult nonsense. I wanna read up on this guy who gave me a spear. Holy shit!
Got a 5.
Yep, that's a token.
Yeah. Draken just turns the book over in General's hand. It was upside down.
Oh my god, General got another fucking club.
Yeah.
It's not your day, man. All right, Shippo, what are you doing?
Continuing to browse through the porn section to see if there's anything useful.
A notice check? Or... Oh, look at that. All right, so +1.
Hey, look, the Karmanomican. That's weird. It's like a weird sexual Necronomicon thing. Neat.
All right,
Let me take that +1 to.
offset your negative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. +2, -2, +1.
Okay. Yeah. There you go.
That wasn't my roll. That's
Oh.
my roll.
Oh shit. Damn, dude. So that is another 3.
Well, that's. Or is it 4? I thought it was.
Just the
4.
double raise.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys are doing pretty good here.
Make that money.
That was General. Moroku, what are you doing?
I rolled the occult for a 5.
Oh, okay. So you added another token. This is a +0 right now. Oh shit. There we go. Alright. And then Gallus.
So even with the or we have a general +2 right now from
Yeah,
right?
from the library, and the library gives you occult, and the command center gives you research, and either of those work here.
Okay. Yeah, I have neither, so I'd have to do unskilled.
Yeah.
But I might try the unskilled and
Okay.
try to help a little with this research directly.
I mean, if you're assisting, the bonus can carry over across the rounds. So.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna try to assist unskilled then with occult, I guess.
Oh, okay. Just try to go for the tokens.
Um.
Yeah, because occult is helping directly. If you want to give a bonus, you use a different skill.
Oh, okay. So the unskilled wouldn't work to assist.
Yeah. Well, the idea is you want to use something like you're actually good at to help out.
Fair enough. Then yeah, I'll just keep fetching carrying. In hindsight, I don't know how I built a mage hunter without occult.
You don't know what magic's coming at you. You just know it's bad.
Yeah. I sort of fell into the profession. It's the
yeah.
Stuff doesn't work on me. Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
she's
gotta
like,
know
"You
why."
didn't waste your ability
No
to find
fucking-
if there's any magic books.
Oh man.
Well, didn't help, didn't hurt.
Yeah, it happens. All right, round 3, final round. Huzzah! Gallus got the Joker this time. All right, so you have a +2 on everything, Gallus.
And that's on top of the +2 to occult.
Yeah.
So I can do unskilled at D4 +2, essentially.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that chance. Gallus has been watching how things have been going. I'm like, all right, I think I have a somewhat of an understanding of what's going on, maybe.
No.
I failed successfully. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Yeah. Dumb luck that.
I still get the 4 modifier though, right?
Yeah.
Why'd you have a -2?
Because it's unskilled.
Oh.
Yeah, you managed to grab a token. So you basically grab a pile of books, trip over something, and one of them lands on the table and opens to the exact page you want. You're like,
Yep.
oh, cool. Hey guys, check this out.
Also, I know what to do for an advancement now.
Occult.
Occult and fighting. I actually want fighting, I think, for block, so.
Yeah, that'd be, yeah. All right, Moroku, you got a club, so you got a -2 on this.
All right.
Task failed successfully. Alright. So that'll give you another token. You guys are at... Yeah, you're
10.
at 10. Jesus. I think you're well beyond what you need to pass this. But now it's just how much you're getting paid.
Yeah.
Alright. Jamrel.
I got a +2 finally.
Alright, another token. Draken.
I'm a triad, even unskilled.
Alright. You do, yeah, if you're doing a cult, you got the plus. Okay. Alright. You didn't make it worse.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Alright, and then Shippo.
I'm gonna perform out what I understood to make it more understandable for everyone else. Yay!
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone's like, what is that guy doing? He's being
I
weird.
think it's interpretive dance.
Yeah, so you guys got 11 tokens altogether. So that was very nice. So yeah, you guys you're reading up on the primals and stuff. So I'll give you the general information on them, which I forgot where I fucking put it. Oh, yeah. So you guys know that the primals are the most powerful form of elemental. They are fully sapient and possess a godlike ability to manipulate their respective elements. Their motivations can be as varied as any humanoids. Some are not a threat, while others definitely are. And then here's the big one. Primals have not been encountered on Materian since the pre-Blight days. So, you know, the working theory that a lot of the magical researchers had was that the Blight somehow interfered with ambient magic. And it, you know, that the primals need to physically manifest in the world. So like the whole time the Blight was happening, like nobody ever saw a primal. And now you guys just witnessed one manifest, and it hasn't happened in like over 1,000 years.
Okay.
Awesome. And I got a weapon out of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Is there a blood primal?
There might be.
I hope there's a beer primal.
Probably.
Fooled you.
Just a dwarven
You
god.
taste like Bud Light. Fooled you. I'm a urine primal.
Oh, mean.
Well, I'd rather drink urine than Bud Light.
Is there anything else specific you guys would want to know that I've like forgotten to add in my spiel here about primals? Like, do you guys have any questions?
Do they exist on a mountain or under it?
What?
I'm trying to find out where they live.
They live wherever.
Do any of them have like specific like stomping grounds, or are they kind of just like they are where they want to be?
I mean, elementals kind of wander wherever.
Yeah.
I think the big thing is wherever there's like a lot of ambient magical energy is likely where they're to hang around. Yeah, sorry.
Is there any other info about people getting weapons from them before?
Well, so yeah, you know, some of them are, you know, they're not, you know, like their motivations are varied. So some of them will like, you know, act as sort of a patron to like a group of creatures or something. Others might just be a full-on force of destruction. So like them granting someone their boon, as it were, is not unheard of.
What's that stone elemental that gave a sword to that kid?
That's Arthurian legend.
Women handing out swords in lakes is not a good basis for a government.
Oh my god, now I have to have a water elemental give one of you guys a sword. Alright. Yeah, so you guys do your research. With the 11 tokens, you guys are going to get 110 crowns each for your help with the research. Huzzah.
Money.
Yep. And I think that's where we will call it for tonight.
Ooh.
Hope you guys had fun doing your downtime stuff and looking into shenanigans. Uh-oh. That wasn't supposed to get deleted.
Wah, wah.
Sorry about your missing castle.
Sorry, I deleted the whole district. Alright, and then I will remove all turns. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah. And then, yeah, next session, you guys will have some more adventuring work, or maybe you'll have to bounty hunt. We'll see.
Or we're gonna have to clean up the mess we made in the library.
Who spilled punch?
Somebody left a
Oh,
box of donuts.
And yeah,
This is how
you
get
guys,
ants.
you guys have an advance. You should have gotten an advance last session, but yeah. So if you haven't already done it, you can advance. And then, oh yeah, and then you guys decided on the base defenses for the upgrade. So now you got like Magitech turrets guarding the castle and shit. In case airships try to roll up.
Yeah. Considering how our isekais, dealt with almost every problem, probably a good idea.
Oh man, I still haven't decided if you're actually gonna run into your old selves, but it will be hilarious if you do.
I mean, it'd be dangerous if we ran into my old self.
Oh good, more skeletons. We're not skeletons. Not yet, you're not.
I wanted to start a new patch of wheat over there, and I was running out of skeletons. Your timing's great. What?
Tap touch.
I don't know. Your old character could also just be trying to be selling. He's like, hey, you guys want anything?
Hey kids, you want to buy some skeleton weed? It's enough
Yeah,
to
it's
wake
like-
the dead.
It's like a really good strain, but he grows it underground, so it's all moldy.
Oh, yeah, it's like some weird fungus shit.
Yeah,
Well, it's got to be strong enough to get your bones high. So
yeah
I crossed wheat and magic mushrooms.
Yeah.
it's got a little bit of ergo poisoning in it.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's laced with ergot. Oh. That's why I could see your skin growing back. Quagmire, put your skin back on. One of us is about to freak out.
That's what I should have had Metadocs do, is introduce the world to K-pop.
That's mean. Why do they call it K-pop? I don't know. I thought the K was for kill babies or something. But anyway, hope you guys had fun. I will see you next time on definitely not D&D. Forget which fucking game I'm playing. Alright, I'm gonna...
It was fun.
Yes, and I will end the stream. Good night, everybody who's watching, all like one of you.